We are finally back with another speed rebuild here on Madden 26, and today we're going to be taking on my favorite team, the Green Bay Packers, a team that honestly, if they continue their route, might get a full-on regular rebuild, as they've had a little bit of a rough stretch and lost to some really, I wouldn't say bad teams, but they were in games they should have won. Let's put it that way, especially the Browns, especially even the Panthers, of course. But this is a team that has also been plagued with injuries. Of course, Ellen Jenkins out for the season. Tucker Kraft out for the season. Reed out for the majority of the season so far. We have some injuries to Golden and missing some time. Dobbs, obviously, he had a little bit of an issue. And then, of course, Christian Watson missed most of the season so far. Has returned recently enough. But overall, this team has definitely had its fair share of issues. And ironically enough, you look at either side of this team, and if you're in a Madden franchise mode, you're like, hey, I'm going to develop a team, I'm going to win a Super Bowl. It's the offense that actually is the side you're like, okay, I don't really need to move much here, right? Like, you look at the offense, like, okay, in real life, even in game, Aaron Banks for sure, maybe Jordan Morgan, everyone else you like, tight end you like, wide receivers you like, running back, quarterback. And then defensively, you're like, oh, I need a new linebacker. I need a new free safety. I need 2 new corners. I need 2 new DTs. Might even need an edge rusher. Yes, Gary's 84 overall, but he doesn't really have much pure pass rush abilities. But it's actually the defense that has done vastly better than the offense, at least over the last few weeks. So we're going to try and get our 10 minutes in to make any trade we want. It could be Jacobs involved. Love if we want to. McKinney, pretty damn likely, I will say, to build a 1-year Super Bowl type roster. Now, one of the things that we always do at the start of these is we change the trade difficulty to easy, and I'll show you exactly why we do that. And I think it's pretty obvious, as for some reason the trade value is all over the place. It takes vastly more than a second-round pick to land someone like Aaron Rodgers. He is 41 years old. He is a 79 overall, and they're thinking he is worth more than that. I've been on normal, of course, right now. This is like costing me a first-round pick if I want him. So, yeah, of course, as you can tell, we have to put it on easy just to even have any sort of fun with this, which, of course, if you have some fun, if you enjoy, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification all so you know when the next video is up. But more importantly, let me know what team you want to see speed rebuild next. We will have our members rebuild today, and, of course, Panthers franchise with probably a regular rebuild tomorrow. So there's that. Anyways, let's get ready for this speed rebuild of the Green Bay Packers. All right, 10 minutes on the clock to make any trade we want. Again, any single trade, realistic or not. We have cap room off. You guys suggested it, so that is the plan. Either way, 3, 2, 1, and go. I did not really think about linemen, but I think the Packers and our fans, we definitely know that corner is one of the biggest needs this team has had for a while now. I'm going to try to do draft picks first. Now, the problem with putting on easy is that, yes, it is obviously easy. That's part of the thing. But in general, it's maybe slightly... Oh, it's not slightly too easy. Never mind. I was about to say, sometimes it's a little slightly too easy. Not today, it's not. Really want a good DT. Jamel Dean is that good DT. Don't know if it's going to happen, though. We might have to go to, like, Kenny Moore or something. Not a huge fan of the way this has gone. Let's see a third round. It's not going to go, but at 30, maybe? I can't believe this is actually this difficult. And are they going to do it? No, it just lagged it tremendously. This has gone difficultly already. Okay, we're going to get Kenny Moore, but it also is going to cost us our entire draft this year. Not that obviously that matters for us, but just in general for trade value itself. At this rate, I might be looking at Hobbs' corner too. I mean, we might have no choice in the matter. I don't think Nixon's going to have that much value, so we'll go Valentine. Bullard will move over to free safety, of course. And then from there, I don't know. We're going to need a linebacker. Let's see if we can try to get Bobby Wagner. He's obviously a very high overall, but normal dev. So in theory, you can maybe make a play. Don't want to lose too much O-line because, again, there is still a very realistic possibility of making this team worse than better. So with that being said, we're going to try not to sell too hard. And you can see here, they do not want to make the trade at all. Do I want to get rid of a next year pick? Not really, but I might have no choice. Bobby Wagner. is, I mean, he's only a 1-year guy, but he is a damn good 1-year guy. I mean, that is a very high overall. Maybe it's Banks they don't want. Who do I get rid of, though? Like, they don't want McDuffie, I don't think. Oh, they took McDuffie. All right, so that's not the best work we've ever done. Already getting rid of so many draft picks, but we do still have a couple of players like McKinney that we can get rid of potentially. Just like to get rid of our picks first, just to see, you know, what value we can get. And I also don't think I'm going to use Watson here, so I also probably should be doing 1-to-1s whenever I can. What do we want to do here? Corner, I think, again. Maybe you get DJ Reed, who Green Bay actually kind of wanted in the first place. I don't know if you make that play or not. What about, you know, any of the teams? So is it the Ravens? The Titans? Who the hell do the Titans? Oh, Zeitler. 1-to-1. I think we can get more than that, though. Skoronski's it's going to be too much, but we're going to try to get both just to, you know, we at least have a vastly improved O-line if we decide not to switch around. We wasted 3 minutes so far. It's not too bad. I honestly thought with all the yapping that we would have done more by now. At least in the terms of wasting time. Of course, I wish we had more players, too. Linebacker, Quay got to keep. In theory, you don't actually need to. Nixon. Okay, I mean, sure. Of course, in the terms of free agents, you know, if we need to replace some players because we just have, like, nobody there, we usually allow 70 or overall or less, so keep that in mind. Special teamers, maybe that matters. What else do we have? Edge. Again, I would like to improve edge. Morgan we'll get rid of. O-line's actually in a pretty good spot right now, so let's see if we... Oh, a couple of teams are actually interested. Wait, the Buccaneers? No, it wasn't the Buccaneers, damn it. The Cardinals. What can I do with the Cardinals here? O-line, center, maybe. Who was the other team? Was it Browns? It wasn't the Browns. It wasn't the Broncos. It was the Bills. Maybe Rousseau? It's going to be a hard trade to make, but I'm going to try to do it. Greg Rousseau. Future second. We'll do that for now. And it looks like it will cost that first-round pick. I also wouldn't hate Taron Johnson. Okay. I mean, we're kind of like asking for it by giving, you know, doing so much here. Third-round pick. Maybe. Let's get rid of Taron Johnson. Okay, so we should be able to do this with a fourth. Maybe an overtrade. No, not an overtrade. Actually, an undertrade. Seventh's never going to do it. Oh, it's actually so close, too. Fifth doesn't do it. Sean Ryan, maybe. Damn, we were so close to making that trade, too. No, I clicked the wrong thing. Baron Sorrell. There you go. All right, we got a huge trade there with Greg Rousseau, which does obviously allow us to trade off Rashawn Gary, who we definitely need to turn into a defensive tackle if possible. Jervon Dexter, no. Wilkins. Who's a good DT that's, like, older? Could go to Colts. Stewart, anything else on this team that I could get? Do they even want edge? Let's actually look around, see if any teams want edge specifically. Like Seattle, Seattle Seahawks don't want them? Damn. Oh, God, we have 5 minutes left. So we're doing all right, but we are slowing down a bit. Buccaneers, I don't know. The Colts, I guess, they have that DT spot, but can we just get both? That'd be insane. Might be possible. Let's see if we can get greedy with it. Second and third. I mean, that would fix our DTs. Okay, it's possible. Free safety. We still have McKinney. Did we not even land the corner? Oh, no. I thought we didn't get Taron Johnson, damn it. We already got Kenny off of them, so that's not going to help us. Van Ness. No. What else? What do you want from me? Left tackle Anthony Belton, maybe. They're, like, not moving on that. Watson, you want Christian Watson? They wanted him at one point. Take him this time, please. No, it's so close. I could get it done with Willis, I think. Oh, it's max players 3. Van Ness. I think Willis has more value since he's a QB. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is taking up so much of our time. But for a reason, right? Like, this is a trade that... Oh, I can't do any more players. Crap, I don't know if we can do this. Like, this is a trade that fixes 2 massive positions. Well, not even 2 massive. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Not 2 massive positions, but 2 players. There is no way that just occurred. Maybe the 7th this year is more valuable. Oh, are you kidding me? Bro, we're getting cooked. They're actually cooking us. Anything I could do? Van Ness, I don't think they want that. I can't believe how much time we're losing because of this. That's so annoying. That is so annoying. There's no way they want this more than Watson. At some point here, we had to cut this. Let's see where we're at with this. Okay, maybe it's actually just cheaper to do individually. Like, Buckner's really good, so I'm willing to pay quite a bit for him. Damn, that is so much time to lose, though. I mean, what do we got? Wicks, sure. Really don't care about wide receiver 3 or anything like that. 2.5 minutes left. I'm trying to think of what we need. I don't want to waste time looking, though. We still need that DT spot. We have a third. Watson, I don't really need... Oh, we need a new wide receiver 1. Sutton, maybe? Sutton, any corner situations? Obviously, they have Surtain. Oh, we could double up here. I don't know what it's going to cost to get this done, but I want this. Damn it, they're not going to do this. This is a bad trade for them and not really realistic. We get 1 DT, but we keep Wyatt, so it's not the end of the world. We don't really need to... Oh, we still have freaking McKinney. Let's do McKinney. There's no way they're going to give us Surtain, right? Wait, it's actually doable. I don't want to lose the safety, though. Crap, I've got a minute left. What can we do? Oh, there's no way. 3 players on the thing. We need more draft picks. I'm trying to think of, like... I'll give them Quay. I don't think they're that interested in Quay, though. I'll give them Edgerrin, honestly. Oh, no. We just lost all of our draft picks, and we couldn't recover. It's so close, yet it's not. I guess you get rid of that. We need the safety, though, so any, like, lower-end safety. Oh, no way. We have a minute left. I'm kind of panicking here a little bit because we're running out of time. Oh, my God. What can we do? Like, what can we actually do? Let's get Jones. Anything else? Quinn Miners, Benito. We don't need him. Allen? Is that what I want? I think that's okay. Anyone else? We got 43 seconds left. Let's take a quick look. We got no draft picks. We have QB, running backs. Wide receivers are thin, but we at least got an upgrade at 1. We can actually do a little more with the O-line. We have a whole line. DTs are good. We can get rid of Wyatt. We don't really need linebacker. We need corner. Corner! Who's a corner? Lions. Interdivisional. They're short as hell. Can I get a little greedy with this? Can we get greedy with it? I don't know even what I need. I don't think I can get both, but we'll try. I don't even know if I can get either. I got too greedy! No! Steelers! Steelers! I don't know what Slay's like these days. 82 overall. Ah! Not only was I really loud, but that chime for the timer going out literally jump scared me. It really didn't, but it got me going. It was a All right, not our best work at the end there, right? Like, I would have liked to get a little bit better of a corner too, but honestly, not terrible. If I would have, not panicked, we would have stayed calm, could have added Hobbs to the trade, maybe gotten 84 plus overall, but outside of that, I think we did all right. We improved the offensive line quite a bit. Right guard is vastly improved. Left guard is vastly improved. And then, of course, wide receiver 1 is a much higher overall. We thinned it out a little bit, but we still have the 3/4 there. Running back, quarterback, tight end, didn't change any of that. Then we look at the defensive side of the ball where you definitely see the most moves. We vastly improved our free safety position, but also dropped down our strong safety position quite a bit. And then linebacker, huge improvement at middle linebacker 1. The DTs are way more, improved. And then, of course, edge, really good player in Rousseau. He has always been very good in Sim, so I would be surprised if he and Micah don't kill it. And then, obviously, we have the thinning of the cornerback squad, but a much higher overall 1 in Kenny Moore. So, yeah, I mean, we obviously didn't do perfectly, but I think we definitely improved the team way more than we hurt it. But we, of course, will have to find out as we sim this season. We're going to have the KC offense, Buffalo defense. That's the way we're going to do this thing every single time, just to ensure, quote-unquote, fair results. All right, head to the playoffs. Let's see if we're in them. It doesn't matter how many trades you make. It's about if you actually make the damn playoffs or not, which we look pretty good. I'd say we look pretty good. And more than pretty good. We get the bye week 13-4. Taking a look at the numbers. Of course, I will say it's damn near, in my opinion, impossible to do one of these for a team that doesn't have a quarterback, unless you're just going to completely ignore it, because you've seen the trade that they wanted for Rodgers. I know it was on normal at that point, but just imagine trying to trade for even someone like Goff. You know, it's going to be hard. You know, it's high overall star devs. Stafford is maybe your best chance, but looking at the numbers, Jordan Love was obviously pretty good. 37 touchdowns, 15 picks, 4,300 yards. Jacobs was great. Sutton was pretty good. The touchdowns went to Reed, though. Kraft was actually pretty good. And then, of course, Golden, not so bad. O-line, definitely not the best I've ever seen, especially for the left tackle and center position. Of course, Skoronski, not so great either. Pass rush, this is worse than I would have expected, but it's still very good. 4 guys at double-digit sacks. Russo and Parsons, very good, but I still expected more. In Madden, I expected, like 18.5 to 20 for Parsons and like 13 to 15 for Russo. So a little bit lower, but still great. Buckner was amazing. Zach Allen was amazing. Picks were a little low, but we expected it. Kicking, not bad. Punting, not bad. And punt return, kick return game, no touchdowns. Not really surprised by that. Yearly awards. Love was all the way down to 10. Joe Burrow wins the MVP. Josh Jacobs, Offensive Player of the Year, number 2. Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year, number 2, with Russo at 7, Buckner at 9. Best Rookie on offense, Golden at 5. Defensive Rookie of the Year, no. Best QB down at 9. Running back, number 1. Wide receiver at number 9. Offensive line at number 6. Best D-line at number 3. Number 5. Number 7. Looking at the linebackers, no. DBs, no. Kicking at 8. Here we are, though. We automatically are in the divisional round. Don't even have to play a single game. We're already in. And, of course, it is against the Detroit Lions. It'd be really disappointing to lose this first game. Come on, give us some luck. All right, end of the game. Detroit drives down. They get nothing. We drive down. We get nothing. They can drive down. We get nothing. It's back and forth nothingness. But now we're starting to open it up a little bit. 14-3. Halftime score of 21-3. 24-3 with a nice field goal to start the second half. And one more away. I just beg that this happens on Thanksgiving. It's not going to. I just don't. I will say, week 1, I didn't even expect Green Bay to, I wouldn't say have a chance to win, but I definitely did not expect them to completely blow them out. That last second touchdown by the Lions, you take that away, and people don't really pay attention to the scoreline. They're like, 2 touchdowns. It was a complete blowout. Not a shutout, but a crazy blowout. And I did not expect that at all. So I will say there is that part of me where it's like, okay, I was surprised once. I could be surprised twice. But at the same time, if a bookie came in front of me and said, hey, you have to spend that $500 or we break your kneecaps, who you betting on? I don't know if I'm betting on Green Bay, I'll tell you that much. I just don't know. Maybe I just take the kneecapping. All right, I keep my 500 and the kneecapping is worth it. It's a very weird request as well. Instead of taking the money, they're like, no, make sure you make a bet. This is all fair. It's like, okay, sure. Buccaneers, Packers. It's crazy. I was just reminded of this game today and how completely bullcrap the reffing of what that game was. It was very well evenly reffed. And then they decided to call that last second play on, I think it was Kevin King. You can't do that. You can't let blatant PIs go early on in the game and then call one on the other team. I'm just saying. It's kind of bullcrap. Pre-half interception should have never happened. It was crazy PI. And instead, buzzer beater touchdown to freaking Scotty Miller. Freaking Kevin King. I hate it. There's some infamous people around this organization. Bostic and King. Right up there at the top of the list. Oh, it's a disaster. They would have won the game if they would have called that PI pre-half. Aaron Jones fumbling doesn't help anyone's case. Definitely would have helped the Rodgers legacy to beat Brady onto, potentially a second Super Bowl win. Yeah, it would have been something. Of course, 7-0, the Buccaneers, speaking of, starting off strong, just like they did in that championship game. And then Green Bay coming back, but will they have enough time? That's the question, just like in that damn championship game. All right, we're going to stop talking about it. 24-14. It's going to be a 13-point game. We can't come in. This is a sim-only situation. And on 4th and 9, Green Bay is just like, screw it, we'll punt it. And then we throw a pick. Wow, we are getting cooked. Am I missing something? Or were we... Oh. Wait, this is crazy. This is actually, like, kind of similar to that game. 3rd and 6. We can't, like, play. I don't know if this... Nope, they're kneeling. The clock's gone. Wow. I was about to say, I can't play the game, but I'll just play, like, deep safety on a run. Because you can't, it doesn't really matter anyways. But nope. Game is lost, unfortunately. Green Bay loses 33-28. What could have been, unfortunately, never going to know. That's tough. Really crazy comeback. Again, just like that game. But too little too late. Way too little too late, unfortunately. But yeah, this season in real life, speaking of, is very strange. Definitely very weird. Really don't know who's going to be the team. Like, I don't trust any team. I don't trust the Colts. I don't trust the Eagles. Like, who else is there that's, like, top dog? I don't really trust any of them. So, kind of a fun year. Can't lie. Very open year. And my team, the Green Bay Packers, are just blowing it. Love it. They're getting more injured as well. They go with their stupidity, and it really feels like if they lose tomorrow, it's GG. I mean, you can't lose to that Giants team. I'm sorry. I don't care if it's a new coaching system and new quarterback starting. He just can't do it. So, yeah, if Green Bay does lose tomorrow against the Giants, be on the lookout for a full-blown real rebuild of the Green Bay Packers as the Buccaneers do win the Super Bowl. So we end up falling short, unfortunately. We had the XP sliders on base. We didn't bump them or anything. Jacobs goes to X Factor. Love goes to Superstar. Kraft goes to Superstar. Defensively, Buckner, I don't think he was an X Factor. Quaid definitely was not a Superstar. Bobby Wagner sticks around and goes to Star. So pretty clutch, actually. Some decent dev ups there. They don't actually lose anybody. It's actually kind of impressive. Does this team have everyone to afford? I could just, like, run it. Like, we're not actually going to look, but if we can keep all these players, I'm just going to sim it to the next season and just randomly see. Oh, yeah, we have salary cap off. What am I talking about? If your option, I didn't have auto negotiations on, so we can go player friendly. What did he actually want there? I don't even know. Let's keep these guys around and just sim a season. Why not? It's my Packers team. I want to see it. So the team is exactly the same. We went on, and we are now 14-3, so we got another bye week. Not going to actually go in this time. Just want to take a quick look at the stats and all that. As you can see, Jordan Love, not a great touchdown season, but a great season nonetheless. I also want to see the pass rush one more time, which was actually a little disappointing here. Not even a little, very disappointing. Well, let's go on to the Super Bowl, see if they win it. And that's about that. And unfortunately, they don't. So let's see where they ended up. They lost immediately. But to the freaking Niners. Dude, I'm done. Why did I do this video? Why? I'm reminded of everything. Are you serious? What are genuinely the odds? Like, most of the rebuilds we do, I don't ever take on the Niners. Literally ever. And now I'm taking on the freaking Niners and Buccaneers. Like, oh, hello? Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, let me know by leaving a like, subscribe for new, hitting the bell notification all so you can see when the next video is up, which for members should be a regular rebuild, a little bit of a challenge one. And then for everybody, Panthers franchise. Of course, let me know what team you'd like to see rebuilt next in a speed rebuild or regular rebuild fashion. Tomorrow, I'm not really sure. We might end up redoing one of the teams we've done, but with the real, well, quote-unquote, real draft classes. Either way, appreciate y'all for watching. As always, check out Packers franchise from yesterday if you haven't seen it. And that is about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video,